7 years old. That's a great age to be. You've mastered kindergarten, and now you're in the big leagues, 2nd grade. You don't get to take naps, but your birthday is still a very big deal. The one problem was, it was pretty hard to earn an income. In fact, there were really only 2 ways for a 7-year-old to make any money. You could do chores for an allowance, but at my Aunt Lulu's house, where I was living at the time,
Allowance? I allow you to live here.
that wasn't really a viable option. The other way was to lose a tooth. Legend had it that a mystical being known as the Tooth Fairy would give you money for your tooth if you placed it under your pillow after it fell out. This goddess was every child's introduction into the world of finance and entrepreneurship. All was right in my 7-year-old world. I had a guaranteed steady income.
Yes!
And I still had the illusion that there was magic and selflessness in the world. Then one day, my world came tumbling down. I found out there was no Tooth Fairy. The day started out innocently enough. I discovered I had a loose tooth, which was kind of like having money in the bank.
Stop playing with your tooth.
But it's loose.
It'll come out when it's ready.
Time to get paid.
I went to place my newfound treasure under my pillow, but I was 7 and pretty easily distracted. But it was hours before bedtime. As long as I got the tooth under my pillow before I went to sleep, I was good. Unfortunately, after a busy day filled with important 7-year-old appointments, I somehow managed to misplace my treasure.
Lulu!
This was a catastrophe!
What is it, baby?
I can't find my tooth. The tooth fairy's not going to give me any money.
The colossal blunder threatened to decimate my financial empire.
Well, maybe you should write the Tooth Fairy a letter. I'm sure she'll understand.
This was genius! I went right to work on this new plan, summoning all of my communication skills and eloquent penmanship to recount the heart-wrenching saga of my dental misadventure. It could work. It had to work. My financial future was at stake. Would she let me slide on a technicality?
Nice try, kid. No tooth, no cash.
The moment of truth had arrived. It worked! It actually worked!
Lulu, look!
Ooh, the Tooth Fairy left out for you?
Yes, I love her.
Oh, that's great, baby. I told you she'd understand.
While still basking in the joy of the moment, my mind hatched a diabolically genius plan.
What if I can write the tooth fairy a note every day?
Stop right there. You cannot lie to the Tooth Fairy. You know, she takes those notes back to her headquarters and have them analyzed by experts.
It's fake. It's fake. This is completely disingenuous. No money then. You just say $5.
She does?
Yes, so you just keep the money you got, Mr. Con Artist.
Okay.
Well, so much for my master plan. I guess I was gonna have to just wait until my next tooth became available. A few weeks later, with the business of financial schemes far behind me, I was back to my happy-go-lucky self.
Hi, baby. How was school? Fun. Look, I made this. Do you like it?
Oh, this is wonderful. I love it. I'm going to put it on the refrigerator.
Really?
Yeah, go in the kitchen and get some tape out the drawer so I can put it on the refrigerator.
I'm not sure what made me notice it. Childhood curiosity, I suppose. But I was not prepared for what I saw.
This is bullshit.
I never told my aunt what I found. Although I did think about it.
I have nothing to believe in.
No, I needed to maintain an income. But nothing was ever quite the same. Ice cream wasn't as sweet. The world became a little colder and less bright as I now viewed it through jaded eyes. But at least I still had Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. Of course, I eventually lost them too, but that's a story for another